Welcome to Wild Arms 3. You can already hear the great soundtrack. Let's get into it, shall we? Ouch! I'm terribly sorry. Are you alright? I was in a rush and... Can you tell me what's going on? I'm not sure. I'm making the rounds to see what I can find out. Until then, please, return to your cabin and remain seated. There you go! Thanks for the tip! The auto-scrolling dialogue is a little bit fast at this point. It's only for the intro, though. Miss, please, this car is off limits. That's because there's something important in there, right? That is correct. That's precisely the reason why the car is off limits to all passengers. If something were to happen, there's a good possibility it might happen in there, right? I mean, look. This can't be happening. That's impossible. The fact of the matter is, I have the key to the car in my hands, see? Well, if that's true, and you have a key, then... I say we take a look inside. Might find more. Auto-scrolling dialogue in RPGs is always too fast for some reason. Thank goodness, everything seems to be in order. Let me check the crate, just in case. All the windows are boarded up. You sure are taking precautions. What exactly is in there, anyway? Wow, what are all these lights? Character selection. So this lets us play each character's intro story. We can play them in any order, though they each do have their own difficulty level. And eventually, we play through all the intros, all of the intros lead them to here, and then things will pick up from there altogether. So let's start with the lowest difficulty one, the girl in first class, Virginia. Usually when I'm playing on my own, I rename all the characters, but... should I? Now let's keep them default for this playthrough. It'll be the first time I've done that in a while. 2 weeks before the fateful encounter. Virginia Maxwell, age 18. Her life in the village where she lived had always been graced with peace and tranquility. It all changed the day the village was invaded by demi-humans from a neighbouring settlement. Her life as she knew it ended that day. However, this was also the start of her journey. There, you've taken everything we have. I ask that you leave here at once and leave us in peace. Uncle Tesla.
Grub grub, tough words from a loser. May teach you a lesson.
Oh, can't do that voice for long. Might is right, so you are wrong, and me I'm right. Me I'm right, so me I'm cool. Grub grub. Gub gub, me I'm strong, so always hungry. So me come here for food. So that is rule, and me I'm cool. Gub gub. Gub gub. You are uncool, so you feed me and buddies. That is new rule that me decide. Gub gub. Feed you? We can't afford to do that. We don't. Gub gub. Taste good. We get full quickly. You have no food, then eat some of that. Gub gub. I'm alright. Don't worry about me. Everyone is safe, and that's all that matters. Virginia? Where's Virginia? Gob's hideout. Yikes. Rusty hinges, great. Now they probably know I'm here. But I have a gun. There's no turning back now. I'm going to push ahead and prove myself. It's time to fly. And we are in. Familiarise myself with the controls because it's been a minute. Hold R2 and you can stick in place and then mash the X button to show you what's interactable. That's quite nice. Okay. Also going to say I love the art style here. Sort of cel shaded. It's got a unique little spin to it. Anyway. Turn-based combat, you know. We have force abilities we can't do anything with just yet. We have no mediums invoked. Items, we've got Gimel coins. We have defend. Defend also in this reloads your gun, because your weapons in this are guns and they have ammo. But it's infinite ammo, but you do have to reload every once in a while. That's fine. Yes. Haha. Okay. Auto battle there if you want to. Change some of our settings. I think it's also yes. This game comes with a screensaver. Alright, let's keep going after Gobbo A. Also, you notice there, she paused for a second instead of execute the command right away, and there was a bar under the name. I believe if you press circle you can cancel your attack, which will be more relevant later on when we have 4 party members and turn order gets a bit confusing. But we don't need to worry about that right now. Didn't even take any damage. So this is what it's like to actually fight. Only the strong survive. The law of the wasteland. Oh, that shooting must have alerted the others. You can't just stand around like this. You have to stop shaking. Control yourself. Stay strong. I'm gonna have to fly on my own. Okay. This door is locked. With tools get past. Check the area. It requires certain tools. And that's a hint that you go through here first. Somewhere in here is our tool, I'm guessing. Sometimes an exclamation mark will suddenly appear over your head. This indicates that an enemy is approaching. Quickly press the circle button to avoid the encounter. Whenever you avoid an encounter, the difference between your migrant level and that of the enemy is subtracted from your encounter gauge. Should your migrant level exceed that of the enemy, you can avoid the encounter without affecting your encounter gauge. That's a very nice feature for when you're backtracking through lower level areas later on. So if we come back here, when we're like level 40, we'll be able to avoid encounters for free. Which is very nice. It's a very good feature. And at this point we can avoid some encounters, but only as much migrant level that we have. So we have a gauge, which I'll show in a bit. And we can avoid encounters until that gauge is emptied. And yeah, that's also quite nice. You gain back your encounter gauge, 1 point every battle. So yeah, you do have to fight some enemies. It doesn't let you avoid everything, but I think it's a fair balance. Engage battle by quickly pressing circle twice, or simply wait. Let's wait. Let's actually fight this one. Because, you know, experience points are good. No, you go. No, you go. No, you go. Yeah, some enemies have weird attacks like that where it just seems like they're doing nothing, and I think it is just them doing nothing. It's basically their past turn action. Ouch, we're taking lots of damage, that's not good. Yeah. Reckless, I think, has a low accuracy, so that's why I missed a lot in the first battle. But we can take you out now. Oh, it's getting close. Let's heal. $300. Yeah, the heal items are a bit overkill at this point, but oh well. You heal up after battle as well, as you saw there, but it uses up your vitality gauge. Alright, we're back. Birds of Passage. Yeah, let's read some of these. Wow. At its verder resides our world, Filgaia is slowly but steadily swallowed up by a wasteland. Long ago, the forces of this world battled furiously for those of another. With those of another. The scars left behind formed the beginnings of the great barren lands. Despite the danger, brave souls trek through these deserts in search of adventure. They are called drifters. Like birds in the sky, these nomads are constantly on the move. They honour Alan Smithy, what a name, as the first drifter, and wander tirelessly from land to land. Well, ain't that cool? To those who come and go. Just like birds of passage, drifters do not follow a set path. It is a trackless path they wander. Their path is only complete once they reach their destination, and they have no idea what their destination is. Willpower leads them onwards and gives them the strength to fly. However, willpower is ephemeral and will not last. Wings may break or tire during travel. This is true for all drifters as well. Should you ever embark as a drifter, I should recommend you rest your wings before your restless will gets the best of you. To those who come and go, never lose sight of your destination. And I wish you Godspeed. Wasn't that nice? Till the sun sets. Ugh, hold on. Yeah, just getting comfortable. The estate and fortune I inherited from my ancestors have reached rock bottom during my watch. Just as the sun sets in the west, the Whately fortune will fall below the horizon. My family and my servants have left me, and here I am alone in this mansion, making note of how the Whately fortune has come to an end. I'd like to dedicate this memoir to the next tenant of this mansion, so they do not make the same mistake I did. Do not let desire lead you astray. Remember that phrase for much later. Lodolinsky's tip for reloading. Shots from now may land quicker than a sword, but everyone knows that without bullets, arms may as well be scrap. Remember to reload your arms after each and every battle. But what do you do if your clip is empty in the middle of a shootout? Don't panic, keep your cool. Protect yourself and reload your arm. After all, brawling with your bare hands may be gutsy, but guts alone can't save you. Okay, I've got a tutorial here. Arms are automatically reloaded after each battle. When in battle, use the guard command to reload your arm. And what it doesn't properly explain there is, if you run out of ammo, you can still attack, but you'll basically just bash the enemy with your gun or kick them in the face, which does less damage. Also, another little exploit there. Kind of an exploit, I don't know. But if you've got an encounter gauge, you can usually just interact with something like pick up a crate, and it'll cancel the encounter without using up your encounter gauge. Which is just a nice little feature. Nah, I didn't get to in time. Also, just get a load of this battle music, man. There we go. Level up. You'd love to see it. And here, the Tinder Crest. Press square. Yeah. And that's another unique feature about this game. Every character can have a number of tools. Eventually this menu will fill out when you have access to a bunch of them. Because this game has a big emphasis on puzzle solving and doing things out in the field. So yeah, the tutorial basically gave it away, but one of these is lit, the other one isn't, and we've just been given a thing that makes fire. The puzzles will get harder than that. Okay, don't worry about that stuff for right now. Yeah, holds. I thought I was going to give a tutorial, but hold circle and you can sneak, and you'll want to sneak in this room because you see how that floor sort of gives away? Just to show it off, if you run on them, you fall. And gets them back to the beginning. And then it gives the tutorial. Okay. Sneaking is a weird feature in this game that isn't used all that much, but, you know, it's fun. Okay. skip that. A device is keeping motion. Okay. Okay, we got that there. These. Okay, tells you. Gems replenish depleted gauges. Orange gems replenish vitality, which lets you heal up at the end of battle. White gems replenish the encounter gauge. You can fix the gauges of all pirates. See, the encounter gauge is universal, it's just for your party. And the orange gems regenerate all of your party members' gauges, vitality. Yeah. Makes sense to me. A device. A device! Okay. Healberry. It's good to pick up healberries, and also for now, try not to use that many healberries because they are a finite resource for a while. Here at Waitley & Co., we began as a caravan specializing in grain. Today our business has expanded to include everything from daily commodity to arms. We strive to aggressively promote our line of fine products in order to increase total sales. Good for you. This fiscal term we have high expectations for our gross revenue, thanks to our timely acquisition of new market routes for fine arts and crafts. We at Waitley are also committed to the promotion of archaeological discovery by exhibiting objects of cultural value such as the statue we call the Stone Wolf. Also remember that for later. Yeah, this is a very long story and a long adventure, so they do tend to foreshadow some things very early on that don't pay off for quite some time. But I like that. Ouch. Confidence versus overconfidence. Tutorial about auto battle. Auto battle is good for random encounters when we've got more party members at least. Yeah, don't do all the works. It won't work against powerful another, yeah. One thing I like though is you can kind of set this up sort of like how original Persona 3 used to be, where you can pick one party member as your main character, and you control them, then leave the other party members up to the AI. Which I think is cool. Let's go up here first. Let's get this chest restored by the mini carrot. Charges FP, yeah. Which we can't use yet. At least, don't know how much of a use for yet. We also don't use them much either. Most of our healing items are a finite resource for a while. I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like there's something important here. Better keep a sharp eye out. Oh, it's going to teach us about... Yeah, it's teach us about the pinpoint thing. In this case, it's that. Do you see it? Sealed by magic. Use a duplicator to open magical seals, yeah. We don't have any yet, so... The direction button or left analog stick together. Rotate the analog stick. You can also do it with the directional buttons, but it's not as easy. Hey, it's all the valuables they stole from us. So this is where they stashed everything. Okay, let's save just so I don't accidentally progress the story too much. Because I want to make sure I get everything here. Can't remember if there's any sequence trigger that kicks you out of here. Gala, healing berry. Gimel coin. Yeah, so that's one of the features that I'm not a huge fan of, is that there isn't that many actual save points outside of in towns and stuff like that. But you can save anywhere as long as you have Gimel coins. But they're also used for restarting boss fights if you die in the boss fight. You can use a Gimel coin to restart the fight at the beginning, or just go back to your old save. Luckily you do get quite a lot of them, so I've never really had to worry, so... Yeah, I'm guessing they thought of it and balanced it quite well, because I've never really had to worry about it, so... And also, one of the benefits of playing on emulators is I can just save stuff if I need to. There's nothing in any of these. Yeah. Speak of the duplicator. Yeah, single use. They open. There's doors or treasure chests. An old scrap of paper lies at the bottom of the chest where you found the duplicator. This photo speaks of the days gone by. Shows her father dressed in a white lab coat. Also remember this for later. Her uncle once told her that her father was a scientist. That's a side of him Virginia has never known. Virginia, you like shooting arms? I like shooting you, Daddy. God, no. You think I can shoot 2 arms at once like you? Well, she did learn to, apparently. 2 at once. That's gonna take some practice. Okay, I'll practice real hard. So teach me, okay? Promise. A photo of him. I'm not saying Daddy. I thought I destroyed all his pictures after Mum died, since they only brought back painful memories. There's no time to dwell on the past. I have to do what I can for the people who need me today. You're on your own in the wasteland. Man, not always. Got the right half. Here's a key item. Now look, we can look at that at any time we want. Yeah, this will be very important later. Also, these 2 boxes just respawned for some reason. Sealed by magic. You just have to go into the menu, go into items, and duplicate. Also, let's look around the menu for a bit. We've got items. Got the medium menu, which you can't do anything with yet. Set auto battle preferences. Yeah, you can turn it on or off, or you can set each character individually. There we go. Formation, we can't do anything with yet. You can see character status. The rapier easy and the bantering 93R. Neat. Apparently these guns weigh a lot. Alright. And we have the options here. Cool. Copy. You're the one who stole all our valuables. You're the one who brought so much grief to everyone. Boss time! And I'm a little bit scared, but... More save that guy. Ouch. Oh yes! I love the critical hit animation. He's still on his feet. What now? Can't back down now. Come on, focus. Stop shaking. Your wings are strong. You gotta fly. Yeah. Kamehameha. Spend FP to perform Gatling, a special technique for the turn tide of battle. The character will perform a string of consecutive attacks which vary according to the amount of FP consumed. Oh, and they just gave her 100. We have one bully though, because Gatling is here just one shot, and then 5 melee attacks because we have no bullets. So first, let's defend and reload. And now we do 5 Gatling shots in a row. Look at that damage! And now we know that gobs explode when they die. They're still coming? So many. I don't think I can do this on my own. Uncle Tesla, Aunt Shelty, everyone. Everyone in here, hurry! Ouch. Come in. Did you rest well? How are you feeling? Much better, thank you. I'm sorry to worry you. It caused you so much trouble. No, don't worry about it. You know, everyone's waiting for you downstairs. Lil, I want to thank you for bringing back all our things. Sorry for that accent, by the way. It sounds accurate to me. I have no idea, though. Uncle Tesla, Aunt Shelty. There's something I need to talk to you about. Because I want to do accents for them. They're all like Western accents because it's like cowboy stuff. Voice acting is hard. I want to become a drifter. My father disappeared into the wasteland. One thing he taught me was the ability to handle arms. If there's anybody out there in the vast wasteland needing my help, I want to have wings so that I can fly right to them. I know it might sound arrogant. Might even be a mistake on my part. Even during my last incident, I wanted to help everyone, but in the end, I was the one who needed help. But even so, I can't turn away from this desire of wanting to help people. When something sad happens, its memory is engraved into the heart. Nobody wants to have sad memories, even I know that, so my arm is able to help even one person out of trouble. Dear. You've given this a lot of thought, haven't you? Unlike land, the open sky has no roads for you to follow. There's no one there to guide you. You must find your own destination and fly there with your strength alone. That's what it means to be a drifter in the wasteland. If you desire to help people, always make that your destination, and fly as far as your wings will carry you. If you're ever too tired to fly against the wind, you'll always be welcome here. Besides, your family, we are proud of you. I'm sure everyone feels the same way as well. Uncle Tesla, Aunt Shelly, thank you. And I'm sorry. I've always believed that anyone who could say they're sorry from the bottom of their heart is both strong and brave. I guess with such a strong heart, you deserve my blessing as well. But I think I should tell you something else too. Well, I think you should tell someone else too. Go tell your mother in heaven about your decision. Mom used to love these flowers. I see them placed here sometimes, but who could be doing it? The young girl heads to her mother's grave to bid farewell to her childhood. Her expertise in arms taught by her father bolsters her resolve. That is all she needed. That is all. Her dreams of seeing the world have become her strength and lifts her wings. But the path to the future is often a winding one. It tires some and leads many astray. Arms alone cannot overcome adversity, nor are they the only source of strength. The moment the young girl realizes this, she will truly become a drifter. And we get a free save after each chapter. Okay, so I'm going to break up the first episode here and then do the next character next time. Just because that's about 40 minutes, good time. So next time we will do either the suspicious intruder or the boy who broke in. Who will I pick? Find out next time.